Hi. Happy Thursday. No, Thursday. What? Happy Tuesday. Thursday. Okay, it's just been that kind of a day, you guys. I am literally putting the finishing touches on my card. Like, it doesn't get any hotter off the presses. Or hot off the presses. Yeah. Holy cow. I think I like it. What I think I don't like are these rocks, these faux sea glass. Oh, I don't know. Hello, give me a hidey ho. Is anybody out there today? I know it is game day in hockey world, and I should be watching my Oilers lose right now. I hear the score is 2-1 for the other guys. Who are even playing? Colorado? That's how much of a fan I am. Like, I don't even know who's playing. Hey, there's Dada. Hi, Wendy. Hello. Oh, maybe I should. I think I should have looked in a mirror before I hit go live. You know, bangs make or break your day. They really do. And I woke up yesterday and my bangs were too long. So I might have to go see my friend Elaine tomorrow. I know my mother is going to see her. And I might say, hey, Mom, see if Elaine will let me just pop in for like a quick 5-minute bang touch up, because all of a sudden they got too crazy long and now I look like a hippie. There's Donna. Hi. There's Chris Stones from Australia. Thanks for popping in again. 3-2. Good Lord. It was 2-1 like minutes ago. What the heck? Okay, it's going to be a high scoring game then. Wendy says I did a couple of cards and now I'm trying to post them on Paper Trail. Do it, Wendy. What do you mean you're trying? Not being successful? Happy Tuesday, 3-2. Okay, well, I understand that y'all are going to have one ear on me and one ear and one eye on the TV. I had, as always on my Tuesdays. Yes, it's not Thursday. Good Lord. Since when did this turn into Check It Out Thursday? I have great intentions every Tuesday to be well ahead of the game and to craft all day and to have options. Hi, Shayla. Options everywhere, you know, things to show you and tips and tricks. And every Tuesday that never happens. Today, I realized it was the last day of the month. I should have known that for the last 30 days, 31 days, that today would be the last day of the month. Alas, it snuck up on me and I went, oh, right, I've got mailing selector to finish, which is, you know, mailing out catalogs directly from Stampin' Up to my people. I had all kinds of like reminders to the team. Don't forget to order your catalogs, ladies. Order those catalogs tomorrow. Add it to your cart, put a Post-it note, all kinds of reminders and, oh, Lord. Yeah, so it was a day. And then it's also paperwork day. It's also clean the pantry day. Apparently, 4 years ago, I had great intentions of baking a lot because I must have had 5 packages, well, half-used packages of Score Bits. I had 2-3 packages of butterscotch chips. I had some cinnamon chips that I got from the States. And all of these things expired in like 2019. So that means I probably bought them in 2017. So I did a pantry clean out and took out a big bag of stuff that expired like decades ago. Oh, Miss the A. There you go. Do I have a number for the planner? No, Donna, we don't. They wouldn't release the planner number or the price. I'm like, what? I don't know. So, no, check it out tomorrow. There was also an update for demo people. There was an update saying that, although 2 days ago they said everything was due in on time, they just sent an update a couple hours ago saying, yeah, these items aren't available for the pre-order. They won't be in on time. They won't be available until June 1st. Tomorrow is the pre-order. Tomorrow is June 1st. What do you mean? They're available on June 1st, but not for the pre-order? I think they mean that it's going to be available later on the 1st, so maybe not at 12 o'clock, or at 3 o'clock is when the stuff is supposed to go live. Usually it is available at midnight, but not everything it might not be glitch-free. So you could probably order at midnight, wait till 3 if you're in that much of a hurry, but some of the main items that we want aren't going to be available until probably later in the day. So yeah, I know I should have, Mary. I don't know. I've started storing my nuts in the freezer, and I was on a real nut kick before Jenny, and it just occurred to me, like, I've been on Jenny for a year, so I haven't been eating my nuts, and like, where did a year go? Oh my gosh. So anyway, there was just a little bit of nuts left that I threw away. Yeah, but it felt good. I love cleaning my pantry on a Tuesday. It just feels good. Yeah. Hi, Tracy. The fire stick for the win. Nice. Yeah, I should store more in the freezer. Although my freezer's pretty full. So anyway, has been switching between football and hockey, so I have time. All right, Linda, I get it. Hi, Janet. Oh, hi, Christine. I missed all you guys. Valerie. Oh, Tamara. I see. You missed the both eyes on you, ears on the TV. Well, thank you, Inez. You're swell. And Donna's not into hockey. There's no curling on, so I guess she gets to pay attention. Okay, so here's what I did tonight, and I'm still fiddling around, but I think I need to step away. I think it needs no more. I'm getting to that point of overthinking. So here's what we're doing. Hi, Hope. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Lynn. Lynn, where are you from? I don't recognize the last name. I've probably asked you this before, and if I have, I'm sorry. Hi, Jen. Making supper. Oh. All right. Anyway, you guys know that I said I loved this bundle, the Willow Tree. So I bought it. And I thought, well, you know what? Let's just have a good old play. It's been a crazy week. Yesterday was a crazy day. Yeah, life is just throwing me curveballs. Like they're testing me this week, let me tell you. And it's only Tuesday. So, well, thank you, Rebecca. I love weeping willows. And so I thought, well, at very least, I'll cut out a few pieces and see where we're at. I still feel like I want to have like 3 rhinestones, but I'm getting a little carried away, and sometimes less is more. So it might not look like this, but this is what I just made. I came down here at 6:03. Well, 6:01, but then I took pictures of my storage, right? So if you haven't seen, excuse me, if you haven't seen it, I have some new storage for my blending brushes, and they are just wire clips that are meant to clip your wires and keep them all tidy, but they work for our brushes, unbeknownst to me. Apparently this was a thing that I missed the memo on because everybody seems to know about it but me. Anyway, I did that at 6:02. At 6:03 I started playing, and so this is the card I came up with. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I love certain elements of it. And so I thought, okay, well, let's just have a little play, and I'm going to play some more. And if you guys, I'm open to suggestions on what you think might look better, what might work better, or if you love this, feel free to give me a round of applause. Oh. And honestly, this is the first time I've tried using the sea glass, and I'm not a real fan. Maybe it's just my room down here, but I'm finding that they were popping off of the adhesive like the other day when I was using the pebbles. The tops kept coming off. I know, Kathy. I know I'm missing it, but from what I hear, it's 3-2 and we're losing, so whatever. You know what? Duty calls. I thought I'll have to miss it tonight. It was just one of those days. I get so much done, but I had so much to do. So I'm going to have to sacrifice the game tonight. Yeah, I needed to craft, actually. I needed to craft. And so this has been very therapeutic for the last hour. So let's do some more. Do you want to see how I made... Oh, my new ring. I take it off at bedtime and or to shower and or to wash my hands. So it's probably up by the bathroom sink. Oh, now I feel naked without my fab ring. I thought I would do a new thing. You know how I've had all my props, right? So I've got my props, and I've got my poor goat. I've given up on finding the batteries for him. He's in a drawer somewhere. I've got my Yoda. I thought I would do a new ring of the week. And I'm going to go raid my mom's jewelry box tomorrow because she's got some fabulous rings. And I'm thinking I'm just going to steal them. Thanks, Mom. I haven't taken a picture of last night's show. No worries. You're missing a stamp from last night. What? No losing stamps. Facebook on TV, but commenting on my phone. Mini Caddy on my iPad. Oh, I know, Tracy. How did we do it? How did we do it before we had everything at our fingertips, right? So do you want to see me make this card, or do you want me to just keep on playing and come up with something different? What do you think? I could do a whole different set. I could maybe play with the Heron set. I haven't used that one either. So many sets to play with. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? You want to see how I did this? Do you want to see this, or is it boring now that you've seen it? Now it's not a surprise anymore. I could tell you what I did. Do you think so, Tracy? Oh, thank you. Keep playing. Oh, Valerie, that's a thumbs down from Valerie then. Or so not make this one, but play with the same set. Show the curl. Show the curl. Teresa, dead easy. Grab your bone folder. Grab the corner. And just like curling ribbon, you just kind of distress it a bit. So I could show you the elements. Well, thank you, Nikki. I played with some new stuff. So I played with these new deckled. What the heck does deckled even mean? I thought deckled was more like speckled, like eggs. Something about deckled. I don't know. Spotted eggs comes to mind. Really? You don't know how to do that curl either? Okay, well, I guess I can show that. Anyway, these are deckled rectangles, and so they look distressed. So when I started off my card, I started off by a little bit of stamping to see what was happening. And so first I punched out this card. Okay, I'll try another one then, Rebecca. We'll see what else we can come up with in. I don't love it. I like it. I'm not sure. I think maybe I could do better. I don't know. So now I'm way out of my comfort zone. So I originally started off by just cutting out the tree. And then it screams, Weeping Willow, it screamed thinking of you, sympathy type card. Wondering if instead of the white, you used very vanilla. I could do that. Yes, that would. Yeah, that might look better. I'm really liking stark colors, and I know why. On my walk in the mornings, the cherry trees are in full bloom, and they're this crisp, crisp, crisp white, and so I'm really loving the white. But yeah, it might look better in a vanilla. But let's see what else we can do then. Let me grab another layer. I love white. White's my jam. Maybe I could try to do it this way. What do you think? Do you think it screams like a thinking of you type card? So I stamped the leaves first to see, okay, like what does this, what's going on here with the set? Let's take a look at it again. So we've got, well, I realized after I made the card that, what do you mean there's no sentiments? It kind of drives me crazy. Yeah, it would be softer lore. It drives me a little bit crazy when there are no sentiments with a set. I don't know. I like one or two. Give me a thinking of you or a happy birthday or a, I don't know. Anyway, maybe we'll do it in this direction. So I started stamping and I went, well, wait a minute. What's going on here? You can't go like this now. I thought that these were going to go on top of the tree. But no, they've designed it that the tree really has to go on top of that. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, because that looks stupid. Can't have that. Unless, maybe I thought, well, maybe you're supposed to have these things hanging down. But you're not, because, let me show you these. So these are the dies that are not in the thing. Where did they go? All right, let's find all our pieces. Tamara. Here's our tree. Where are the, oh, here they are. So then there are these pieces. So let me run this through. What color do we want? I guess it has to be green. I know the bunnies are cute. Sympathy or even a father. Oh, a Father's Day. I like that. Do you think this orientation is going to work if we do it this way? Let's just look at the sizing. Or does it really have? Yeah, I think it could. And we could put the sentiment down here. What color? This is Pear Pizzazz. This is Old Olive. I think that's a little too dark. Should I do something brighter? Should I do a Granny Apple Green? Parakeet Party is going to be way too bright. I think that's too bright. That maybe we should make this a little bit springier. What do you think? Springier? I need your help, you guys. I'm a little discombobulated today. So let's try some Granny Green. Granny. Should we try to make this a Father's Day card? What should we do? I could do fall colors. I could, Nancy, but I'm not really feeling fall now that it's finally spring. I could, but I don't want to. Let's see how this looks in Granny Apple Green. Now, because it's on photopolymer, you know you're going to want to bring in your foamy pad just to get a better image. Oh, you know what we could do? Okay. Oh, Okay. Thinking as we go here. All right. It just occurred to me that this isn't meant to necessarily go with the cutout because there's a tree stamp. So yeah, we've got the cutout, but we also have the tree. So that's why they've got this. Okay, hold on. Here's a Tamara's tip. So when you've got these big pieces, these big photopolymer ones, when you go to put them on the block, they can bend and get all crazy. Lie it down on your table with the image side down, and then take your block and pick it up, and then it's not going to move and it's not going to be all bent. It's going to be the proper configuration. Not going to be all bendy. Bendy is a word. All right, so, oh wait, what's going on here? Yellows, orange, red. Hi, Melanie. No, on this kind of tree, these only, I think, turn one color, and that's just like icky brown, and then they die. Pink. On a weeping willow? Nancy, what are you smoking? Battling a cold? Melanie? No. Oh, man. Guys, there's no option for the mama to be sick. All right, so I'm going to take my crumb cake, and look, this is why the tree is like this. Dingbat. All right, so now I have to hover over it and hope that my head isn't in the way of the camera. How does this go? Here and here, and then we're going to go bam. Yeah, like that. Pink, you guys. Oh, I like that. I mean, I like this. This screams to me Halloween. Hey, Nancy? This could be like a creepy Halloween tree. Look at this tree stamped. Who knew? Well, I guess if you looked at the image on the, never mind. Just never mind. That I like better. Now, there is this, which is supposed to be somewhat of sort of watery. What color should I do this? Should I go with the crumb cake? I think I will. Usually the trees are near water, but they're not in water. I think I'm going to go with crumb cake again. It does look awesome, doesn't it, Valerie? I know. I like it way better. It's like gnarly and twisted, and I like it. Okay, so this is going to be a nice image. Oh, I like that. We can use this for lots of things. Like this could be a good stamp to use in all kinds of sets. I like it. Now, and then she stopped. Okay, that wasn't at all where I was going to go, but I'm thinking if I did this here and I made it more square, I don't think I want this. Yeah, I'm chopping. Get my chopper out. It's a weird proportion to me. So how wide is this? I've got this at 3 3/4. Let's go 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Now it irritates me a little bit that this is, oh, what is going on here? Oh, darn you, basic. Okay, so I'm having some trouble with my inks lately. They're smudging, and this is still wet. Look at that. I know it's on my cutter. So I recently re-inked all of my, watch this. Watch what I'm going to do. Look, it's smudging all over the place. My inks are, well, that's kind of neat. They're too juicy. And they're not drying. So, you like the smudge? I don't. I think what I want to do, now that I've got brown, look, I've got it out of control. I want to make this card square, and I think I'm going to put it this orientation. So I want this to be, it's just a little bit too wide. So that was 3 3/4, right? I'm going to go 4 by 4. We're going to do it again. We're going to try not to smudge it this time. So here's a 4-inch chunk. I'm going to make him 4 by 4. And we're going to do it again. So if you're finding, as we did at my in-person event that we had for my rain boot class, we found, yeah, the ink didn't dry after like an hour and a half. It wasn't even dry. So I'm going to scrape off some of this ink. Now, you could use your bone folder. You can tell I've used my bone folders before. You can use a spoon. You can use whatever you've got to hand. But I'm going to scrape off some of the ink because it's not drying on my... It's not that inky. I don't know. It's not drying on my basic white paper. And that's the downside. Like our Whisper White, one of the bragging rights to the Whisper White was that it dried instantly. Our inks dried instantly. But the chemical reaction with this new basic white is different. And it just, if it's too goopy, it doesn't dry. It's crazy. You like the smudging, hey? Really? I don't. Not on purpose. If it was a little bit tidier, it just looks like it was an accident. It looks like a boo-boo to me. So I'm going to do it again because I am who I am. But I'm going to try this again anyway. And I'm going to try to get it square. And hopefully it's not as wet. So maybe look, see a couple spots. And then I want to make sure my hands are clean. I mean, I like my juicy ink pads, but does the heat... you could, yes, Laura, you could certainly use your heat tool. I haven't got that kind of time in my day. But yes, you could. Sane people, patient people, not me people. Oh, you know what? I did this in Pear Pizzazz. Oh, what do you think? That's why. Why didn't somebody stop me? Honestly, you guys got to save me from myself. Let's scrape off some of the ink from the proper ink pad this time. Let's try this. Yeah, it's not too juicy, but that's, yeah, I was using the Granny Apple, trying to brighten this up a little bit. Okay, so let's go like that. Alrighty then. 4-2. Uh-oh. Well, maybe they'll settle down in the next period. Which period is it? It must be the second period by now, hey? Oh dear. Yeah, keep me posted, you guys. Makes me feel like I'm not really missing much. Okay, so we're going to do this again. This time in Granny Apple Green. Hi, Elizabeth. You like the pear? It's nice. It's very subtle. Or it's more subtle. We'll see. We have options. It's going to take me 2 hours to finish this card at the rate I'm moving. It's okay. We're just here hanging out. Sort of watching hockey, but kind of not. All right, so let's do this tree. So again, this is in the crumb cake. Did I do crumb cake on this one, or did I do Sahara Sand? I think I did crumb cake. We're going with crumb cake. Okay, so let's look through the holes. My eyes are saying, no, that's not right. Like that. You're right, Laura. Gotta have some options. Sometimes, though, they sure do overwhelm me. Not bad. All right, so then I'm going to go in with my ground. Now, I noticed on this one, I got a little bit more ink than I like on the bottom here. So I am just going to... This is the wrong color. This is my soft suede. No, you know what? I have one here. Where's my... I had a new one. Finger daubers. Hang on, where are you? Here you are. I have a clean finger dauber. So I'm just going to dab off on some of the edges. I just don't want that extra hard line down there. Did I get it? I don't even know if I got it. I think so. I picked it up here. Okay, so go like this. Stamp that down there. There. I like that better. So you see the difference? Again, my ink pads are pretty juicy. So this looks a lot more shadowy. I didn't like that harsh edge on the bottom. Okay. Whew. water break. Okay. The image is so big that it doesn't give me room to matte. It drives me a little bit crazy. What am I going to do about that? Let's just pretend that this was on Chrome. Like, you see what I'm saying? There's not enough room to matte it. Huh. I think I have to chop it some more. 4-3. 4-3. Crazy game. Okay, I'm going to chop this way at 3 1/4. We got to find a way to make this fit on our card. How are we going to do this? We could just go, well, it's going to have to be that orientation, I guess. And now I can, all right. So this is 4 by 3 1/4. I could do it at an angle. Oops, let's get in the field of vision here. Do we like that? No. Like it over to the side. And then maybe, where's, oh, there was an embossing folder that would work with this, wasn't there? Let me look at my embossing folders. See, I have a thinking of you. This could go here. And then how about if we, oh, okay. What color is this? That's the granny apple green. Okay. But that's going to be way too bright. No. So I think we're going to go, this is Old Olive. No, it's not. It's Pear Pizzazz. Ooh. How can that be granny apple green? It doesn't look like it at all. Do we still have a vertical same stamp set? No, don't think so. Don't think we have anything that goes up and down, but that's okay. I'm going to cut this. I need to figure out what color to do this in. Seafoam is too light. Pear, I think it's too dark, but I might have to try it. This is pear. No, this is, yeah, that's pear. Huh. I don't like my tree options. I guess it would look weird to do it in crumb cake, hey? That would be weird. I'm looking, what I'm planning to do is something like this. But the color doesn't match, and it should, but it doesn't. Because my granny apple, 5-3, oh, come on. Yeah, I thought this is the soft seafoam that's really light. I tried that one. It's too light. Succulent? No. I could try just white. This actually doesn't look bad, but that might be weird. Like, I don't want it to look too... Let's see what it looks like in white. Why not? Let's try it. Okay, so this cuts out a whole long strip of these weepy things. Let's try to not overthink it too much, Tamara. Like, let's just... I don't like all those, no. If I cut off... Weird, huh? Give it dimension without the soft sea foam. Give it dimension. Can use a blending brush to ink the ink color. Oh, I could, yeah. Do you have stamp enough of those leaves? Then it would match. Oh, that's a good idea. You guys are smarty pantses, hey? Okay, so we've got these little guys. I just thought it'd be nice to have some texture, but I don't like this is just gonna look weird here. No, that's a little bit too much. I want to rip this off because that's annoying me. If I had, no, it's too busy. Don't like that at all. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, plan B. So Nancy is saying maybe just stamp. Let's see what this would look like if this was. So you know my trick. Okay, let's take this. I'm going to take the rest of these little bunnies and things off this silicone stuff. Or off this acetate. And then I'm going to use this acetate sheet, you know how, to see how it looks. I'm not convinced that's going to be okay. So, Nancy is saying, grab the tree. What? You think so? You think I look nice, Rebecca? Oh, different strokes for different folks, right? Like, I don't know. Something, it's so true. Sometimes I find something that's just hideous and people are like, oh, I love that. Best card ever. I'm like, oh, come on. If I did this off the card, okay, pretend that actually was, like I could do. Maybe. What do you think? How about if, okay, so now that's going to be all gooey, so I'm going to put that over there. Let's just pretend then. This is a maybe. Let's just do this. Follow through here. We'll do it on white and see how it looks. We're going to go make some DSP. And then chop it where I need it and see how that looks. 6-3. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so how would that look? Is that dumb? I would probably want to chop it so that this guy was in the middle. Why does, okay, what, for the love of God, Tamara, put away the wrong colors. It's the wrong color again. Granny apple. Let's try this again. Only because I've got people watching me, right? Maybe there's only 3 of you. I don't know. Doesn't say. Say how many people. Oh, I got 25 people watching me. Okay. All right. All right. So let's try it again in the proper color this time. Excuse me. I find this therapeutic, though. Honestly, I do. So let's pretend that that's chopped there and there. It's kind of neat. Do you like it? Right, Wendy. Okay, well, you told me a little too late. I am now. What do you think? Too busy? Wendy likes it. I'm undecided. Okay, so there's this option. Now, Rebecca liked this. I could try to find, where did the other white pieces go? I mean, we could do, I don't know, I found that a little busy. And I definitely don't like these. I think it, I don't know. Struggling, I'm struggling. It's got to be this orientation. It's just a matter of what I do behind it. So I like the thinking of you. I'm going to stick with that, I think. The thinking of you. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. You did, eh? Yeah, too busy, says Donna. Okay. I'm going to go with this, and I wish we still had the old embossing folder. So let's go back to our embossing folders. I'm thinking just a subtle strip. I could layer this on a crumb cake or a soft suede layer. Let's see what I've got here. This looks like soft suede. Like, I don't know what's wrong with my inks. I stamped it in crumb cake, but this is soft suede. Let's mat it and see how this looks. Make some decisions here. It's only a 1 hour show, for heaven's sakes. All right. So what did I say this was? This was 4 by 3 1/4. 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. Here layer. Oh, excellent. Hi, Jennifer. Okay. Yeah, the Oilers game is like 6-3. Is that what you just said? Nancy just said, no. What did she say? What was the score? 6-3, says Nancy. Guess we're getting it handed to us. Hey, girls. Okay, that is too much. Too much. Too much. So I'm going to take off 2 ticks off each end. So that we're going to have just a hint. Like that. Okay. And maybe I just tie a yellow ribbon. Oh, I love this ribbon. Okay, let's get out some ribbons. There's going to be an avalanche from my little ribbon nest here. That's kind of fun. I think it's supposed to be white. Kind of pulls vanilla, but you know what? Could just do that. Do that. Bam, done. Maybe, perhaps. Where are my little danglies? Here's a dangly. Just put a dangly or 2 in the corner. Hi, Amy. Haven't seen you forever. This is called something about a willow. I don't know. Willow Tree with dies. Right? Isn't that pretty? Okay, here's another option. Okay, I'm liking this very, very much. So simple. Done. Like, why do I always overthink things? That could be done. Or this is delicious new ribbon. Oh, they both work. Kind of like in the white, but I'm kind of, oh, how about both? Let's get crazy. Okay, here are our options. One, the other, or both. Which one do you like better? Yeah, I like it with matte. No dangling, says Donna. Well, I'll decide. Stamp some leaves on the something, says Judy. I like the darker and the light. Both. White. Oh, for heaven's sakes. You guys. Okay. It's never easy, right? Like, there's never one glaringly right answer. The white. Both. I like the texture of this one very much. I like the color of this one. Maybe I could color this one. Or do you like it the white? What is it you like about this ribbon? Oops. Okay, okay, all right, we're almost, okay. We're close. I'm going to tape. I'll commit to the taping. The darker, the darker, the darker. Oh, more people are saying darker. Okay. Interesting. We're going to get this card made together, people. All right, so here is where we're at. If that's in the center. Now, do I want to tie a bow? Would be crazy. Do I want to, I think I want to not have it side to side. I think I want to have it Both ribbons, the right white over the craft. Okay, so we have a vote for white, and we've got all kinds of votes here. Now I'm thinking this ribbon is fabulous. It is soft. You can tie it easily. And you can, oh, we can stamp on it. What could I stamp on it? A leaf? You can stamp on it, you guys. I don't want to stamp on it. But you could. Yeah, I'm thinking at an angle, but I might lose that detail lore because there's not a lot. Like there's not a lot of space. I was thinking that too. Do you think at an angle like this and this? Kind of like it up and down. Yeah, to the edge. But I kind of like it. I could flag end it. Try that. Well, let's try what Laura's saying, and I'm going to do just a slight angle. You need very sharp scissors. These are my ribbon scissors. You can fray. Question is, will I? Okay, so that's that way, and I want to go the same. So to make it the same angle, I'm going to fold and cut. Now, I really did want it to go the other direction, though, didn't I? Oh, well. This one frays. You could fray this one. I don't think I like it angled. No, I like it just under, and I think I like it straight. Sorry, Laura. Now, I want this to be perfectly straight. And I want it to be 5 1/4 inches long-ish. I'm being very slow tonight. That's okay. It's not straight enough for my liking. There we go. You liked that folded? I didn't. I prefer this. Just, I'm liking the crisp. All right, where did my sentiment go? I mean, I appreciate your feedback. I do. I just always overrule you. I could do the ribbon up higher. This bugs me that it's not perfectly perfect, but and that's not straight. Maybe, oh, Nancy, you win. Nancy. Oh. Okay. Guess we're fraying. So to get that to fray a little bit easier, I think we're just going to this might screw it up, but I'm going to trim right there and there. This is getting in the way. It's fun. Okay, and then we're stuck again. So we didn't want to fray that far. Oh well. Stop it. You like it frayed? Hello. Okay. Okay. That's as far as I want it to fray, so stop that. Honestly, this ribbon is fantastic because it is so light. Okay, so how much did I fray there? I have to fray about the same amount here. I'm just cutting off the this edge. Okay, stop it. No more fraying. Stop the fray. There we go. I guess it takes me an hour to make a card, but that's just the design and the fiddling and the playing, right? It doesn't take a normal... Once you have the layout, it would take you 4 minutes to make this, right? What do you think of that? Sure. Okay, frayed for sure. Okay, all right, we have a yes for the frayed. Now, I am going to grab my tear and tape. So now the question becomes where to put the ribbon. A little bit higher, right in the middle, a little bit lower. How about like that? Sure, which is pretty much in the middle. So is there a front and back to this ribbon? Not really. I'm just going to use my tear and tape, put it right in the middle. This will be a simple card. It's just, it's hard for me to do simple. Okay. I think Craig has stopped watching the TV show. I hear him outside. Oh, that's not even straight. Doorknob. Ah. Okay, well, that's not okay. All right, I want to take the ribbon off. There we go. See, that way you're not ripping the paper. I took it off the tear and tape. Like that. Okay, this is going to have to be popped up on dimensionals. Let's close this ink because I don't think that's a good idea to have it open. Scissors, other scissors. Okay. Oh, right. Let's use up some edges here. We'll get there. So Becca went out last night. I was in bed and I was half asleep, and she comes in. It's about 10:30. She says, "Is it okay if I go out and watch the meteor shower?" I'm like, okay. So her and her friend went out into the country, and about an hour and a half out of town, apparently. And it was really dark, and they saw a bunch of shooting stars. Something she's never seen before. She's not seen Northern Lights either. So it was pretty cool. All right, so there we go, like that. And then this, I think I will pop up on some mini dimensionals, which I know I've seen. So here we go, over here. My desk is a nightmare now. I was supposed to be designing today for my Sweet Songbird class. I need to get that in the mail by Friday. There's just no end to it, you guys. I always seem to be behind on my designing. Okay, like that. Thinking of you. And now, Donna says no to thingies hanging down anywhere. Oh, that's too high now, don't you think? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Moving on, Tamara. Maybe not. What? Let's see what else I've got for rhinestones and things. I like these. They're not the perfect color. Okay, this is bugging me. This is not the right height. Oh well. Too late. It's taped down. Now, these aren't the ideal color because they just aren't. I could color them with my blends, I suppose. Hey, no danglies. Yeah. Did she go to Elk Island Park? No, I don't know where she went. I don't know. Hard to say. I didn't know. Let's see. Let's grab my dark crumb cake and see if I can make these nice. So, opening it carefully. Oh my gosh, look at you guys. This is why I do it the way I do it, because it's just dripped all over my hand. Okay. That's why I open it the way I open it. Look at, can you see this? That's how much alcohol was in here. So you never want to open it on top of your project, because then you have a big glob of alcohol. Okay, so I'm going to try to color these. That's not changing the color at all. So it's not very dark. Okay, let's see, try an espresso one and see if that's going to be darker. Oh, it will be darker. Do I have an espresso? We don't have an espresso blend. Okay, I guess I am using one of my dark. This is one of our new natural tone ones. That's definitely darker. So you can color any of your gems, your rhinestones, any of your embellishments with your blends. And if you don't like the color, if you go over it with another blend, it'll change. It'll pick it up and change the color. Okay, so let's try this. Pearls. Oh, pearls might be an option too. Donna, yes. Oh, but you know I like my dots. Oh boy. This is where I fall apart. Try not to push them down too hard, because I generally end up moving them about 7 times before I want them where I want them. How about I get in the field of vision here? Sometimes I do like to put them off the edge. Nope. Nope. I mean, nope. Down here. Down here. No, I think it's got to be here. Let's do that. I think that's it. I think it's done. But I really want this ribbon down a little bit lower. So here's a little trick of what you can do. 730. Oh, for goodness sake, did our goalie even show up? So I want to remove that ribbon. Now I could cut the dimensionals. I don't feel like it though. So I'm going to mangle my card, and so let's just cut the dimensionals. They were just edges anyway. So this is how you do it. You just get in there with your scissors. I heard a ding. And I'm just going to move this down a bit. This is why it takes me an hour to make a card. There, I like that much better. I don't know why. Now I'm going to need another dimensional. No, I'm not. There. I like it. What do you think? I love this tray. Yeah, or stupid, one or the other. Oh, good. Well, everybody has an off day, I guess. So, no sprigs anywhere, huh? You sure about that, you guys? Like, none. I guess. We're just done. It's clean and simple. Moving on. Yeah, all right. Okay, if you say so. So, I guess that's it. Where's my other card? I don't know where it went. Okay, now I don't like this one at all, in hindsight. So, yeah, to show you how to do the corners, all I did, for those of you who are asking, was I grabbed my bone folder and just curl it. Just like you would the ribbon back in the day, right? And so for this one, I separated. Once you do this, you're weakening the fibers. And so you can then go in and split the paper. And peel it, and you can get different layers. Apparently the white doesn't want to split as easily as the browns did. But there, you can split the papers and curl them. That's what I did here on both of them. And these are with the deckled dies. It just gives it a rough 7 to 4, for heaven's sakes. Turned all the work. Well, thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Yeah, no sprigs. I don't think so. I think it's just clean and simple. I love this stamped tree. I bought it for the dies because I thought I loved this so much, which I do. But that stamped tree is amazing. Now, does this hold the phone? So you can, I've got dimensionals all over this. I want to see it stamped and cut out before you run away. Let's see what that looks like, because it's 7:55. I have time. Yeah, I do. I want to try that and see how it looks cut out. Oh, look, a bow. I have a bow, you guys. There's a little bow. Oh, look, a little bow. Okay, no bow. All right, let's see what happens here. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to want to pop this up on here. Yes, I am. I'm going to want to. Watch what's going to happen. Where's my tree die? Where are you? Here you are. It's fun to play. It's fun being me. It's exhausting, but it's fun. Okay, I gotta line this up just so. Okay, my curtain's running over here. Get in there and hope that it's still straight. Oh, it's cute. It is cute. And then look what I can do. Okay, wait. This is going to be the piece de résistance. 757. Look what's going to happen here. I can, oh, what do you think? I could put that there. I could do this on white. Maybe that would look better. Don't go away. We're not done here, people. We are not done. Because I think I want to do this. I like texture, especially on a simple card. I want as much texture as I can get. Aw. Yeah, willow trees. Willows are like my favorite. That and my Mayday tree. So I'm going to cut this out now. Because I think this is going to happen. Except I lost the tree cutout thing again. For real. Where did I put it? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Do you see it? Here's this. Here it is. Found it. Okay. Okay. Lining it up. Don't go away. You got to see how this ends. You're invested. Yes. Okay. Smash it. Roll it. I hope this works. I think it's gonna. Oh, you lost me? Am I back? Okay. What do you think? Okay, so it's just flat, or I could add that. I can pop it up. Does that make any difference whatsoever? That probably looks better, but I get really excited about dimensionals. I'm going to pop it up. Why not? I still have 1 minute to go. Oh, it's stuck to the back of something, Teresa. Just look at the back of whatever you had on your desk. Look at the back of your trimmer. Why does this look like it has... No, I thought it had adhesive sheets on it. Look on the back of your trimmer. Anything that was on your desk, it's just stuck on the back of it. And because it's photopolymer, keep looking. Thanks. Yeah, check your shoe. For real. stuff that is on the back of my slipper is just... Okay, like that. I'm just cutting these dimensionals in half. So this is just going to give it a little bit more dimension, obviously. Probably looks better without, but I get pretty excited. One more. Okay. All right. Tracy, are you still with us or did you nod off? Tracy said she was sitting in her comfy chair. I know what that means. Okay, so this, let's pop this up. Tuck that under. Oh, that's really cute. I really like just that extra. It doesn't really change the look a whole lot, but it's just got that extra little. There. I'm done. I'm happy now. So there you go. Yeah, this one now makes me go, ew, ew. Now that I see this tree, I love this tree. This is just ick. However, I tried. Yeah, that'll end up in the trash, but that's okay. I like this one. Ta-da! Thanks for making me do something different, you guys, because otherwise I would have had two of this. So thank you, Rebecca, for saying, yeah, no. Move on and try something different. So I like that. It ended up really simple. It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to go see the Oilers finish losing the... Oh, Tracy's still with us. Oh, you got your sister moved, Pat. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we'll have to have a catch-up, you and me. All right, that is it. It is Tuesday. I will see you on Friday morning for my virtual newsletter. I'll be all excited and exhausted because I'll have ordered all of the holiday stuff. Oh, my class is planned. Okay, before you run away, if you didn't see, I just posted my classes that are coming up, and I've lost them. No, I haven't. Here they are. So I just posted earlier my fall classes. For any of you who are demonstrators who like to take my classes, you might not want to buy these stamp sets. Donna pointed out my typo. Thank you, Donna. That here is the spruced up bundle, not spoosed up bundle. But I'm going to be using, so the gathered wheat, the perched in a tree, spruced up, and treats and tags. So the pricing is quite high if you want the bundle. So these are like 45. These are local porch pickup prices. Long distance add $10 for shipping. But I am offering, if you don't want the bundle, just the stamp set for a lower price. So it's $80. You get the stamp set and the dies. $40 for just the stamp set and the class, obviously. And then any of the classes are available for just $35 each if you want just the classes. I know a lot of people demonstrators prefer to buy the bundles themselves because they get 20% off. But these are priced just slightly higher than the price of the product themselves. So up to you, but some people are happy to purchase the bundles through me. And if that's the case, do not order. The fresh cut flowers, we've seen that. I've used it a few times. It's not in the mini, it's in the annual. But these are all in the mini. So demonstrators, gathered wheat, perched in a tree, spruced up, bundle, and the treats and tags. So these are my dates. Save the dates. These are the ones I've got coming up in June and July. Sweet Songbird is June 23rd, which is a Thursday, because Garth Brooks tickets I have for the next date. This Birthday Piggy is Thursday, July 7th. These are all at 6:30 at night. And Cottage Rose Bundle, that's a big ticket one, on July 22nd. So there you have it. Thanks, Chris. That's it. I will see you guys then on Friday morning for my coffee break right here. Have a great night.